everyone, welcome! How is everybody doing? It's so nice to see you guys here. Oh my god, I am so excited for today's game. I am going crazy. Anta's game is here, finally! I cannot believe that. Hello Michael, hello Limanil, hello Claire. Welcome you guys. Hello Jew, welcome, welcome, how you doing? How is everybody doing? Hello Asia, hello Diana. You guys, I'm so happy to see you. It's been so long since I last streamed. Like 10 days. Anta, hello, welcome. There you go. I was just playing this last night. Ah, did you love it? I know I'm going to love it. Alright. Let me just... Okay, everything's working. I was struggling again with my computer earlier, so... that sucked. Everything seems to be fine now. Alright. Let's do it. I know an Anta shout out. We are fan of Antas here. we really love her. I think I started streaming and I think yeah. Her work was like one of the first indie otomes that I've played on stream. Hello people on TikTok, hello, hello. I'm also streaming on TikTok, so. I'm streaming on Twitch too right now, so I am not talking to you, you know. Oh. All I can say, I really love both love interests. Okay, interesting. Sounds really interesting. Oh no, even though the butler, I want to kick his ass. You know, I figured. You stream on both? Yes. Today we are playing an Otome game. This is Thorn for the villain, and this is one of my friends' Otome games. An entry to Otome Jam 2023. Alright. Should we check the HIO page together? I think we should. I mean, I said that I wanted to go into this blindly, but... you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do that at the end. Or towards the middle. Hi, got our live Derek and Baxter DLC 2 days. Hello! Hello, Emily. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? That is amazing. I haven't got the chance to get the Baxter DLC yet. But I really want to. I hope you enjoy it. Tell me how it is, because I'm really curious. Okay. You guys, let me just do this first. I am melting, I'm telling you beforehand, because it's so freaking hot here. Italy is crazy. So already this the Anta's art style is just so amazing. I love it. So well, just roughly, we are basically reincarnated into an Otome game, and I guess we have to try and survive. Let's go. Maid, who are you? Isn't this like the villain that is maybe a love interest, Anta? Like, I love him already. It's always the masked ones. A friendly fellow already. I know. You can change the font style. Oh, really? Should we? Options. Oh, dyslexic font. Let's see. Maybe this font is better for you guys too. Wait, let's check out the options. Cool, cool. It's out here too. It's like 100, but feels like 112. I cannot even imagine that. Jeez, Diana, please stay hydrated. And stay away from the sun. Ooh, secret! No! I need to know! Seriously. You cannot keep it a secret. That's so evil. Cost me $5, both of them on Steam. Nice! That was a steal. Let's go. If you go over the flower... Oh, okay, okay, okay. Look at this! Nice. Thank you. I love this. Okay, makes sense. Your games are so good. I already love it. This is like the first line. What is going on? This is cute. I like the art. Yes, let's go. So noisy. Yo! Already? He mercilessly slits the woman's neck, covering her in vivid crimson red. Her body falls listlessly onto the floor with a soft thump. Everything happened so fast that I could barely react. I back away as he shakes Elsie's blood off his knife, causing some of it to splatter on my cheek. Now, don't be afraid. Stay away from me! Oh, this is the Otome Game, because Estella is supposed to be the MC of the Otome Game. Okay. This is so exciting! If anything, I feel rage. I've only known her for a month, but Elsie had been kind to me during my stay here in the palace. Oh, or maybe not. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I'm loving it. I search for anything that I can use against him, settling with the paring knife that Elsie was holding earlier. How adorable. Yo, what's happening? And am I supposed to fear you, little toy? Hello, Pira, welcome, how you doing? It's so nice to see you here. Oh my gosh! Hello, Tav! How did I not see your message? And that cute little kitty. Is it a kitty? Or maybe a puppy? Sorry, my sight is so freaking bad. But welcome, how are you doing? You guys are melting already. Antasakti is so unique and beautiful. I agree, totally. He inches closer towards me. Am I supposed to be like afraid right now? Because I'm really excited actually to be near him, even though he's being really, really mean and trying to kill us, maybe? Yes, I missed your streams. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys too. I missed streaming last week. What kind of horror game are we playing? Not a horror game. So I try to swing my knife, but he easily dodges my flimsy attempt. The masked man grabs my hand and unarms me in an instant. He then pushes me backwards, causing me to almost trip. To be honest, I contemplated if I should attack this horror. Oh, really? Huh. Well, I mean, the beginning is a little bit, you know, angsty. Except I feel something or someone catch me instead. Oh, sir, hurry. This is not a love interest, by the way. Oh, speak Italian, Vita! Let's go! Okay, I'm gonna be speaking Italian for the next, let's say, 3 minutes. Ok, in questo momento solo probabilmente Limenin, mi capisci? Però va bene. Proverò un po' a tradurre il gioco, però non credo di farcela perché faccio schifo nella traduzione simultanea. Immediatamente sento... ma perché? Perché? Ma perché mi tocca fare queste cose? Che poi se mi metto lì a pensare, ok, devo tradurre, le parole dopo un po' mi vengono, ma così all'inizio non tanto. Quindi magari evito di tradurre. Vabbè, comunque, scherzo. Fisso i suoi bellissimi occhi. Oro. Finché non lo comprendo. Sta sanguinando. Mamma mia. Perché ha i capelli bianchi e io amo i capelli bianchi. Beh, forse l'altro ha anche i capelli bianchi, dobbiamo vedere. Il sangue gli sta uscendo. Sì, ero molto sorpresa e quindi quel mamma mia è proprio uscito così. Comunque il sangue gli sta sgorgando dalla... Oddio! Dalla ferita sulla sua schiena. Il tocco della sua mano, vabbè, sì, diciamo così, sembra troppo freddo. Oh, il boss sta avvicinando. Aiuto. Ok, un minuto soltanto. Oh. Diciamo lupo perché non mi ricordo la parola per dire hound. È finalmente arrivato, vedo. Il piccolo segugio, grazie. Ma che peccato, sembra essere sul piede di morte. E poi risata super creepy. Oh no. Vedi, non riesco a non utilizzare parole inglesi. Però diciamo che i 3 minuti sono passati, quindi posso tornare all'inglese. Ok, I'm back. Thank you, Limanil, for that suggestion because I was struggling. By the way, sucks because he has white hair and I love white-haired men. Maybe, I am not sure, but I think I remember correctly, there is another love interest that has white hair. We'll see. Sir Harry's so hot. I agree. Not to sound creepy, but your voice when you speak Italian is hot. Oh my god. Thank you. It's so funny. I understand some words, but hard when in speaking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess that was just too. I should have speaked a little bit. I should have started speaking a little bit more slowly. You know, you have a completely different tone in Italian, yes, English. I think maybe we all have that. I don't know. Have you ever heard me speaking Italian, Limanil? I'm not so sure. All I understood was Mamma Mia. As soon as I said Mamma Mia, I knew that you guys would have caught on that. And I was like, oh no. Okay, I'm straight, but I'm fine. I'm speaking in Italian. Oh my god. That is amazing. Maybe I should speak Italian more often. I think generally tones change depending on language too. Yeah, I think so too. So what's happening here? What is Sir Harry doing here? He jeers us mockingly. I glare at him. Suddenly I feel Harry's cold touch on my shoulder, so I turn to him. Milady, I hold him back here. Forget about me and escape, please. I can't. I'm not leaving you here. What do you mean a choice already? What is this? Oh, let's go! Shilteruya, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I cannot believe it, Yana. Let's go. But wait, first I have to welcome the newcomer. Sorry about that. Didn't expect it to be that long. Don't worry. I'm always vibing with Cupid Parasite's opening. You know? But welcome, how are you doing? I am Sammy, aka Otome Game, and I love playing visual novels. So I guess I'm gonna have to speak Italian again. Mi saluti, mi chiamo Christian. Ciao! Love me? Oh mamma mia, grazie. Aspetta, ma parli italiano, sorella? Sì. In realtà sono proprio italiana. Ma siccome sto facendo live anche su Twitch e hanno appena riscattato il parla italiano, ora parlerò italiano per un po'. Oggi stiamo giocando a un Otome Game fatto da una mia amica. E già la prima choice, io non so che fare. Intendo la prima scelta. Trouble comes twice, yes! Sì, non vedo l'ora che anche quello esca. Sì, esatto, stavo proprio facendo la mia intro, ma rispondevo anche alla gente su TikTok. Brava, è molto simpatica, grazie. L'italiano è più difficile da capire che lo spagnolo. Ho iniziato a impararlo a febbraio. Grande Pira! Complimenti! Aspetta, ma stai imparando l'italiano o lo spagnolo? Comunque non so che cavolo scegliere qui. Il ti amo, oppure i puntini. Sinceramente io vorrei salvare, ma non posso. Non ci credo, Anta, non ci credo che hai fatto questa cosa. Ah, forse dovrei... No, posso, ok, ritiro tutto. Posso salvare. Limerly, grazie per la traduzione, è fantastico che tu l'abbia fatto. Beh, penso che adesso posso tornare a parlare inglese, vero? Okay, thank you, Diana, for the redeem. That was fun. Honestly, I'm always super hyped when speaking in Italian. But I wish more of you understood what I was saying. I started Spanish, gotcha. I mean, I can understand Spanish. I cannot speak it though. Raven, you were on on my what you call it? TikTok live. Welcome. But I also want to learn Italian. Well, they're very similar, but I think learning both at the same time would be really, really difficult. So what do we do? Do we say I love you to him? Or just go with ... It's really hard. Hey, what do we do? What do we do? I chose 1. I kind of want to go with 1 too, Asiya, but Renato, tu sei cringe. Che cacchio. Yeah, sure. Let's go with 1. I love you. Oh, let's go. This part is amazing. Oh, my favorite part is coming soon. This is literally me playing 1. Don't overthink it. See? You're right, but you know, it's just... I am meant to overthink this. The ASMR one and the Italian one are my favorites to redeem now. Let's go! God, I love Harry and Estella so much. The game itself is pretty meh though. I mean meh. But I would have bought the fan disc if they managed to release it. Too bad the studio broke up. I was curious about the villain route. They've been teasing us. Oh, you know, this is so unfortunate for MC. Anyway, it'll be payday soon and my pre-order should arrive tomorrow. Lucky. I'm glad I was able to snag the limited edition. I heard they went out of stock half an hour after announcement. Hey, I can't wait to play Horror Cultivation over the weekend. Horror Cultivation! I love it. You should do 1 at the same time. You know, that's a great idea. I also really need to program or schedule the ASMR stream that I've been planning for so long. That part I was thinking of, Error Salvation. Me too! Horror Cultivation, Error Salvation. Anto, you're a genius. It supposedly has this mandatory bed requirement to get the good endings. Exactly. It's exactly that. Personally, I love happy endings, but bittersweet ones also hit different. Best of all, half of the love interests are just my type. I'll drop by the convenience store later to grab snacks for my gaming night. Life sure is good. What is happening? Was she falling asleep? Yo! No, it's Drakon! Drakon strikes again. Oh, this is happening. Great. And she's a goner. Oh, Bittersweet is one of my favorite too. Let's go. What's your favorite Otome game? Sorry, that's a question that I ask everybody. Yeah. Didn't expect it to be that fast, huh? Ooh, search for any survivors stat. I found the bus driver. Bring over a stretcher. Oh, I hope you'll be fine. Shit, there's a woman bleeding here. Gotta get to the main plot quick. Exactly. She's in critical condition. Yeah, we are a goner. Woman, are they talking about me? Actually, now that they've mentioned it. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I can't feel anything right now. How weird. Oh no. Who will receive my package? I swear. This is like the best reaction ever to dying. Honestly, same. No. The package. Man. My weekend. I wanted to play my Otoges. Oh gosh, this is perfect. Exactly, priorities. That would be my reaction. Same. Ah, this is amazing. Huh? That's a baby? What happened? Relatable, I know, right? Welcome, Kahi. I can even choose my favorite Otome. Oh, there's too many, but the one with special spot in my heart is Seven Scarlet, I think. Let's go! Seven Scarlet is also, well, I don't know if I should say one of my favorites because I haven't finished it yet, but I also really, really liked it. I think more people should play it actually. Congratulations, my lady, such precious twins they are. I hear voices, unfamiliar voices. And who's your favorite love interest, Shinteruya? So we cannot open our eyes for some weird reason. And look at that, our little lady's so well behaved. She's stopped crying already, how unusual. Oh well, as long as she's healthy. Let me hold them. Of course, of course. I feel a warm touch. So we're basically we have been to sport right now. This is amazing. I love it. I just want to sleep. Babies can't open their eyes yet when they're newborn. That's right. The Lord has already decided that if you give birth to a boy, he'll be named Young Master Eric. And if they were a girl, what were they talking about? What are they talking about? He said to leave it to me. Yes. I have been seeing you more on my For You page lately. I'm glad to see more Otome on it. Keep up the work. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. Thank you, thank you. To our best boy. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Ending traumatized me in a good way. Oh, that's amazing taste. Gotta give it to you. I could never get the game to play without crashing. Really? Wishing I could isekai into a world where I no. I got my 7 Scarlet money back. That's awful. You know, I don't think I've had any issues with it. It sucks. I wish I could get your money back too. I have 7 Scarlet and I have to yet play it. I'm curious now. You know, I've got all of the games on Steam on sale. And I think the only ones I've played are, well, the mainstream one at least, are Oz Mafia, and a little bit of 7 Scarlet. And I have like both of the Psychedelica of the Black Firefly or the Ocean Oak. I haven't touched those yet. It's awful. Oh, I also played Dandelion on and Nameless. Okay, there's so many. So freaking many. I need water. I'm too excited and I'm dragging this so long because I don't want this game to end. And it actually hurts my heart that this is just a demo. I actually got it on my Vita, but it's broken, so I won't be playing it anytime soon. Oh no, Diana! What about your playthrough of Diabolic Lovers? That just sucks. Nameless, let's go! Yes! I own so many of those, but I only actually finished Nameless. I am so happy I'm not the only one. Thank you, guys. That makes me feel better. Let's go. So this young lady will surely grow up to be just as beautiful as you are, milady. Oh, her name is, yes, let's self-insert. Let's go with Semi. Even though Teresa is a good name, I like it. But I want to be part of this game. Listen, I was like, demo is about to be over. I was like, let me solve. It just hurts. Oh my god, the child is now Semi Von Ambrose. Um, that sounds awful, but I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Semi got raccooned. I love it. Yes, it finally happened to me as well. I don't know if that's like something to celebrate, but you know. Yes, right when I ordered it too. But I found a Vita, Japanese version, and it's getting when the game is, but it's like a month from now. Well, at least you're getting it. Let's stay positive. Plus, I mean, I'm sure you have many more games to play, so time to work on the backlog. Also, tomorrow, Shared Maniacs is coming out. Let's go. I'm still waiting on my limited edition. Also, does our protagonist have to start over from being a baby? Apparently it does. It's just like a manhwa, and I love it. It's pretty crazy. It's okay. And apparently she has like a twin sister or brother, if I have understood correctly. It's okay. I haven't finished Nor 9 and Hash and Hawk. Let's go, you guys. Sammy Van Ambrose, what a fancy name. Real fancy. That's me. 3 more Otome Jam 2023 demos on the 30th. Oh my god. I want to see more games on the Otome Jam page. I think right now there are probably more than 12, because I think last night I checked and there were like 12 entries. But I also didn't check when the actual jam will end, so. Trouble Comes Twice on the 29th. Yes, that's right. Are they participating in Otome Jam? It was like immensely being cautious through babyhood. I have read. Did you guys read the manhwa? It's called something like Who Made Me a Princess or something like that. And she's basically reincarnated into the daughter of the emperor of that world, and yeah, she's like, you know, conscious throughout all of her childhood, but she's a grown woman. Twin brother, there you go. I'm super excited for Intertwined by Crescent Studio. Oh, I think I've read that. I've heard of that. I'm pretty sure I have. I read the manga, one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites too. Let's go. I love it so much. I think I reread it every now and then. Yes, and there's going to be an anime soon about it. Yes, I think they should make like an Otome game. Because, well, let's not. Well, let me think. Because I don't know if I would rather date the father or the guys that are actually into the protagonist. You know? Because Claude is hot AF. One of my earlier isekai manhwas, to be honest. Yes, let's go. It's one of mine as well. You know, I think everybody goes through Who Made Me a Princess. Now that I quit school, yes, Anta, did you manage to solve that issue that you were worried about? Have more time for reading and playing Otome games. I am so glad you can rest. Who Made Me into a Princess also gonna have an anime too. I'm so excited. Hope they don't botch it. I think, like, it's a Chinese style anime, if that makes sense. Well, it's not Japanese, right? Speaking of manhwa, Raeliana ended up at the Duke Mansion anime too. Yes, are you guys watching that? I'm waiting for all the episodes to come out so that I can watch all of it. Because, you know, I'm too impatient and I need to binge. I have never read an isekai manga, so I'm so curious about this style of story. It's so good. I swear you get addicted to it. Take it from me. Totally addicted. I'm sorry. I need to watch the new episode of Reliana. Yes, let's go. And I think right now the Duke is like falling in love with her. Because I have been watching some of the videos that come out on TikTok and so good. So good. Jared Maniacs coming up tomorrow. Who's excited about that? I am so excited because I love Nor9 and that traitor thingy is so exciting for me. Main character is who made me into a princess. For some reason they changed her name. Why? Was her name like Athanasia or something? If I'm sorry, I might be completely wrong. No, I accidentally went out of the stream and got an ad. No, I'm so sorry. Did you say something about my comment? Let me go back. Oh, yes. Because you said now that I quit school, I have more time for reading and playing Otome games. I am so glad that you went through with your decision, and I hope that it was, easy for you. I mean, others were easy on you for that decision. And I'm glad you can rest some. Because I know you were studying like all the time before. Athi, yes. That's not a good start for the anime. Oh my god. I am so scared. Come on. But the art looks amazing though. Like, they really went like, we need to we need to do this right because the art is beautiful. The animation too. So yeah, the child is now Sammy Von Ambrose. Sure. Yes. Ambrose. Ambrose sounds familiar. Sweet Core Brews from Noche Studios. They did Untold Atlas. Ooh, Sweet Core Brews. Let me copy and paste this because I don't know if I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of Untold Atlas though. Oh, yes, I've heard of that one. It looks amazing. A PC mobile romantic comedy game about a tea brewing witch featuring mini games and a girl ex girl or girl ex boy romance. Let's go. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Emily. Yes, this decisions feels right. I haven't told my dad, but I will tell him this week. It's my life and I need to take responsibility for it. Let's go! Yes, Pira! I like that attitude. You will be fine. You will find yourself and what you want to do. Time fixes everything. And do you want to, like, are you planning on, well, you don't have to answer, but, I'm curious. Are you planning on, like, traveling for, some time and then going back to school, or are you just done with school? Like, done forever. Huh, I couldn't think right now. So tired. Well, she's a baby. Well, I am a baby. I need my sleep. The Lord will be proud. Yeah, Master Eric and young lady Sammy. This home will be filled with the pitter patter of children running around soon enough. So cute. So I have a brother here. I am so happy about that. This is so cute. I wish the best for these children. May they be blessed by the stars. I just want to sleep. I'll play my games tomorrow. They can't wait. Good night. Okay. Oh, there we are. We're all grown up now. Yeah, so it didn't take long for me to figure out that I've been reincarnated into an Otome game. I love this. But why of all the games did it have to be this dead-end one? Of course it would be one like that. Couldn't I have gotten into one of my favorites instead? Or at least one with internet connection. Oh my god, that's right. What would I do without the internet if I were, like, you know, to be reincarnated into an Otome game? It would be really hard. My mom knows I play Otome games. I told her. Nice! That's so cute. Eternal Blessing of the Stars. That's the game I was reincarnated into. It only has 4 love interests and tons of bad ends. Let's go. Tons of bad endings. The story is about a girl who awakens to a power that sort of enables her to see the future, which leads to the royal family taking interest in her, placing her under their protection. Oh, look at Sir Harry right here! From a nefarious underground organization called Snare. Not to mention most of the endings, good and bad, has the kingdom going up in flames. Jeez. Just don't want to go into an automate one. The bad endings are brutal and I wouldn't have a walkthrough. Exactly. That's true. Well, imagine being reincarnated into Virsh. I know we haven't played that one, but it looks miserable already. That would be a nightmare for sure. I think if I were to be reincarnated into an Otome game, I would probably choose something like Cupid Parasite or... Let me think, because there aren't many, you know, safe ones. I'm not so sure. I don't know. maybe Variable Barricade? Or Lover Pretend? It's so hard to choose. If I was reincarnated into an Otome game, I will literally only care about Otome games, but looking at love interest as long as I got someone to distract me. Good thinking. Yes, I want to do language exchange to Spain and France next year. Let's go! I'll just work part-time this year and use the free time to do what I want and rest, and go back to school after that 1 year. But I want to see what direction it will take me. I already have an education in accounting, but it's getting boring. All I want to do now is talk to many people and learn languages. That sounds like a plan! It's great, Pira. Let me reincarnate into you when the night comes and every kingdom. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. Me playing Otome is one of my biggest secrets in real life. Let it be my comfort place. Oh my gosh, I relate to that so much. I used to like hide that I play Otome games from everyone. But I think in the last few years, I'm getting way more open about it. And I don't hide it anymore. I even talk about it with my friends and... yeah, I mean, they don't really care because they're not into Otome games or anime or anything of the sort. But at least they listen to me and to my nonsense. And now I realize that I didn't have to be scared about, you know, telling them. I don't even know why I hesitated into, you know, letting anybody know that I play these games, because, you know, there's nothing wrong about it. What do you do when they're tsundere or yandere? Okay, well, this is a really hard question. Because I really love yandere in real life. I know it was in... I'm a sucker for Otome too, but really scary games. I'm wondering if I would be able to stand a yandere character if I were reincarnated into an Otome. That's so interesting. If I get reincarnated into an Otome, it would be Color Malice. Oh my god, Color Malice. Even though it's dangerous. I like that one. Okay, even if it were dangerous, and I would probably die the second I get there, I would probably choose, if I had the possibility to be reborn again and again and again and again, I would probably choose Pio Fiore because I just need to meet young. No one knows what Otome games are, even are around me. Cheers. Cheers to that. They just have questions marks over their heads. I love that. The one friend to which I talk about Otome games, and when I'm just like, you know, freaking out badly, she just nods and smiles when I talk about Otome games. It's pretty funny. Definitely, I tell everyone that I play them, and I'm trying to make one too. Let's go. It's easier to meet my own people that are on the same page than people who are judgmental. It's so much more fun like that. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. And I mean, before making a Twitter account, I think I had no one to talk about Otome games with, so it was really hard. Being so passionate about something and not being able to talk to anybody about it. Imagine reincarnated in Speakeasy. I cannot even imagine that. It would be so great. I would not make a good heroine. I do not have the personality for it. Actually, not even a side character. What about an extra? Not even a side character. Well, but as soon as you get reincarnated into an Otome game, don't you just become the main character? Like, you're supposed to be an extra, but... I'm so worried for MC. Sounds like it's bad ends no matter what she does. If I get reincarnated to an Otome game, it would be Amnesia Memories. I like that. Hello, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I am melting because it's so hot here, but other than that, I'm doing great. Today we are playing Thorn for the Villain. This is an indie Otome game made by Anta, who's supposedly in chat right now. And this is an entry to Otome Jam 2023. So basically, we have just been reincarnated into an Otome game, and now our story begins. Extra sounds good. Nice. There you go. Then I choose Tokimeki if I were reincarnated. Oh my god, yes. That is a great choice. No, it's just brown hair. But since, you know... Okay, so you want to be an extra and be done with it. Sounds nice. Not to mention, most of the endings, good and bad, has the kingdom going up in flames. Okay, this will be interesting. That's me. I'm part of that shitty kingdom. I love it. Look at MC. She's so cute. This story absolutely mustn't head for one of those endings. That's why 20 years later. That's why I'm here now, to meet with them. Haha. Okay, Sebi, you can do this. Just walk in, make your commission and then pay. Oh my god, look at her! I'm gonna die. I'm the client here, so there's nothing to worry about. I followed the instructions that the crowd prince gave me in the game. So it should be fine. This isn't just for me anymore. This is for Estella, Harry, and Eric too. I relaxed myself with some breathing exercises before finally stepping inside the building. I had to follow some dubious steps first, like giving the password to one of the servers. See, this was the building that Snare uses to meet clients. According to the game, I have to send a messenger pigeon with a blue ribbon and a special note along with it. I've already done those, and I received a reply a few days later confirming my appointment. The second step was to make contact with their man, give them the password, and then finally I should be able to meet with their agent. What is happening? If I'm unlucky, it'd be the boss. Oh, I'll end up facing... What? From what I remember, he sometimes personally takes charge over this branch for some reason. Let's just hope RNG is on my side and he's not in charge today. Oh. Random name generator, although in this context it is used as a game term which pertains to chances. Let's go! This includes the rates for rare item drops or changes for a certain type of enemy to appear. RNG is also often used in gacha games. Let's go, Anta! I love this feature. That's just set off the fire alarm. Oh my god! What happened? I hope you're safe, Jackie. Young lady, our boss wants to talk to you. Is it the boss? One of the pub's waitress whispered in my ear. I nodded and promptly got up from my seat. I followed her through the back room of the pub. Man, it feels like I'm going through some shady deal. Well, I guess that's exactly what I'm about to do. A shady transaction. 100% illegal and tax-free. Great. I realized that she says a lot of technical Otome terms, so... yeah, that's a perfect feature. We first entered a storage where they kept all of their wine. And then at the very back of the room was a hidden door that led downstairs. I'm a little bit scared. You know what? If they decided to murder me here, I'll probably never be found. Wait, no, why am I thinking about that kind of thing? Just happy thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, just happy thoughts. Look at the water. I love it. Figure it might not be too friendly for two players. Honestly, that was not friendly for me either. Well, she does play a lot of them. True. MC is a true Otome gamer. Or was. The path that we took was dim and narrow. Thankfully, they were illuminated by glowing stones. It's almost like a dungeon, a labyrinth. I couldn't count the number of working passages we had to go through. Judging from how we've been moving, I believe we're pretty deep underground by now. Snare did rule the underground, both literally and figuratively. Yeah. Just this labyrinth alone is pretty big. It probably covers this whole town district. Or even the whole kingdom, who knows? Which means there is no escape from them until you get out of Asmodia, huh? Majority of the game's good endings did involve hopping out of the kingdom. I shuddered at the thought. After a walk that felt like forever, the lady stopped in front of a metal door and pointed her palm towards it. Please enter. He's waiting. Scared. I'm scared. I gulped, bracing myself before stepping inside. Excuse me then? Let's go! The boss! Why am I so happy to see him? I think it makes her relatable. I think so too. Yes, and gives the story some lore depth. Yes. When I entered the room, I was greeted by, well, there really isn't much here. A table, a chair, and some dude in a mask. Has he been waiting there this whole time? Like, just sitting there? Looking closely, he seemed to be going through some papers. Damn, this feels like a suffocating workplace. Not to mention that outfit looks uncomfortable to wear in this already closed space. As a former office lady who used to be tied to her desk for the whole day, I feel for this guy. That said, I could recognize that mask anywhere. Only high-ranking members of SNEER wear that type. At least he's not the boss. Oh. He isn't? Once again, I calm myself and turn to the lady at the back. Sir, our client, priority level, bird of prey. I know I wrote that in the message that I sent with the messenger pigeon. I have no idea what it means though. The masked man immediately lifted his head. Bird of prey? His voice was a bit muffled under that mask. I heard about this request, but he seemed to be staring at me. I tried to keep a straight face. The battle had begun. If they manage to read through me, they can just as easily use it against me. In the first place, my request will be a very sensitive one. Thankfully, if I had any special skill, it's that, maintaining a perfect poker face and a business smile. I've had experience working in the service industry in my past life, add in the most frustrating bosses, and I managed to learn to just smile through them. And as for my poker face, no, it's not from playing poker, but it is from playing Otome games. Playing them in public, I was just thinking about that. Playing them in public required me to maintain a straight face, even though the cheesiest or steamiest. Oh my god, same. Do you guys play Otome games in public? I'm curious about that. I think that, well, it's not happening for me nowadays to play games in public, but I think as soon as I go to the beach in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna be playing my games at the beach, so I guess that counts. This is so relatable, right? I can't suddenly squeal or screech in a train ride. True. I think... I don't know if I can rein in my... you know, reactions. But, well, yeah, no, I wouldn't react as I do when I'm alone, of course. Most of my Otome games are on PC, so it's typically unlikely. There you go. I did. One time I took my Switch and when I got my hair done, I was playing Lover Pretend. That is so nice. That is such a great idea to take it to the hairdresser. But yeah, I guess if I were to play games on... well, Otome games in public, I would play it on my phone, maybe? Like Mystic Messenger or like Voltage games. And I don't go to the beach either, since my eyes in the sun are sore enemies. Ooh, that's so relatable. It really does hurt to play there. But it's also pretty relaxing, especially like, you know, when it's sunset and the sun is going down. You know, talking about it, I just cannot wait. I can't suddenly squeal. Oh yeah. Others would tell me, you shouldn't be playing Otome games in public in the first place. Sigh. To that I'd say, I need to relieve my stress. It's hard enough to find time to play after work. FC, so relatable. I have to make use of my common time. If I don't, I'll never finish my game backlog. Okay, we all know what that means. Okay, that we know. That's why I ended up hoping this seemingly useless ability. I mean, honing. Yes! I love the music. Although it's been rather useful for this current life, if I do say so myself. Well then, young lady, please have a seat. I nodded and did as I was told. I took the chair in front of me and seated myself promptly. Looks like the waitress had left the room. It's just the two of us here now. I feel the pressure, like a job interview. According to the game, this room was soundproof. Naturally, it's their best interest to protect their client's privacy. Or well, they could also dispatch me quietly, like this. Your method of contacting us was certainly peculiar. Oh, we finally started. Wait, peculiar? Huh? Oh my god! Look at her! So cute! That is like the best thing ever! I love it. Oh wait, something happened here. Wait a second, what did I do? Sight. Whatever. Sorry, you guys. Technical difficulties as always. Sure. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I followed the crowd person's instruction from the game to a T. But no matter, it isn't our business to pry upon the client. Oh, good. I sighed internally. So, what is the request, my lady? Then, please allow me to get straight to the point. Okay. Wait, you guys. Sight. I am really vibing with the music though. Oh, that's what it was, huh? Okay. I'm hyped for Story of Seasons Wonderful Life comes out tomorrow. That's right. I wish I could get that game. I hope you enjoy it, Emily. I would like you to investigate Duke Pendleton. Oh? Keep your cool now. I sifted through my bag and took out some notes that I've written. Sneer. They're the villainous organization in the game. Eternal blessing of the stars. But there were also routes where we worked together. To be more precise, we commissioned them. There was an organization that dealt with assassinations, intelligence, gathering, and other underground dealings. As long as the price is right, they will take on your request. At least that's what I learned from the game. They were particularly helpful with procuring information of artifacts during Eve's route. So if they can pull off my request, then we can avoid the story of the game from even starting. Oh, okay. Which means that the bad ends won't happen, right? Quite ironic that I've turned into I've turned to the villains just to avoid a bad end. It's this is all a little scary. Like if I were in the game, I don't know if I would be smart enough to, you know, come up with all of these. Here. I handed over my notes to the masked man. He read through them rather quickly. I couldn't tell what expression he was making behind that mask. Oh? Where did you gather these accusations from? Look at them! See? Oh my god! I'm the client here. You're professionals, aren't you? Semi headspace. Please let this end already. So cute. He rolled up the papers and placed it on the table. The man then shook his head. I apologize. Yes, you're right. It's none of our business. Oh, good. He bought that. He then turned his head back to me. At least I think he did. However, you understand that you're requesting us to assassinate a duke? This is no simple matter. That isn't my request. Heavens, no. I'm quite sure that you're capable of simply exposing him? Please no killing under my name. Well, we certainly could do just that, although going down that route would make far more effort. Or take. In other words, more expensive, huh? Look at her. Furthermore, I hope you realize that with your accusations, exposing him would bring far worse repercussions on himself and his family, yes? That is no concern of mine. Look at her. Not my problem. I just want him gone from the story, but killing is a no-no. The messman chuckled. Fine then, little lady. I'll even take care of this job personally, only because you're quite funny. Huh? That's it? They're taking the job? Hey, maybe they're nice after all. Wait, nope. Sneer can be good. But this guy could be... He's pretty agreeable for the most part. And he called me funny. If he were a love interest, I'd say I would have raised a flag with him already. I guess that means I made a favorable impression. I wonder if I can milk this. Oh? Do I get a price discount for this commission then? I'll be throwing my life savings for this after all. I pursed my lips. He went silent for a second. Uh-oh. Hey, say something. Sure. Consider it as a thanks for the good love. Wonderful. I'll be expecting to hear good news then. I didn't expect that to work, but sweet. I got a discount. This all sounds fishy to me. I'm quite scared, actually. I'm glad I won my customer service representative. Gotcha. Let's go. If nothing else, our guide should be outside to escort you. Expect our report in a week, if not earlier. We'll send over one of our people to collect the payment. Do you have any question or other questions? Let's save. I suppose it's quite surprising to him that she doesn't mind ruining several lines, but draws the line at killing one line. I mean, that's not wrong. But you know, Hello, Sailor Otome, welcome, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you here. Thank you for the posture check, I really needed that. Checking my posture. You came just at the right time. We are playing Thorn for the VLAN today. This is Anta's entry for Otome Game 2023, and I'm loving it so much. We are basically reincarnated into an Otome game. That is a dream come true. But how are you doing? But yeah, I mean, killing is a no-no. Ruining his life and the lives of all of his family. It's okay. No big deal. Yes, I'm on my to-do list. Let's go. Was so hyped to announce it also. Let's go. I want everybody to play this game. I'm great, just funning about work. Work hard but take breaks. Sending positive energy. I really want to ask about the boss. Like really. What do I do? Yeah, so where is the boss? Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have done that. The masked man seemed to have been taken back. Do you have any prior business with him? None. Then I am not obligated to answer your question. Why did I even ask that? Shoot, shoot. I'm sorry, I'm so obsessed with him. If nothing else, that should end our appointment. Very well, thank you for your time. Oh, thank the stars, I'm actually getting out of here alive. I curtsied before turning to the door. Sight. Sight! I scurried off as quickly as I could before he changes his mind. Just as he had told me, the waitress was really waiting at the tunnel. The sight of her showered me with relief. It's done. My transaction has actually gone through. Now I just have to wait and hope for the results. As soon as the young lady closed the door and left with her assigned guide, I got up from my seat. Why is he laughing?
What the heck was that? What's with that woman?
What? What is going on? What is he doing here? Oh my god! Okay, okay. I need to breathe. Uh-oh. My goodness, what is he doing here? This is one of the love interests. I don't know what he's doing here. Why was he under the mask? Oh my gosh. He looks so good. I mean, I have a weak spot for the other guy, but now I really like him. Why does he sound so daddy? I love that. Thank you for the hydrates. Wow, he looks so good. Can I do this? Wait. There you go. Wow. I didn't even get to like hear him properly though because I was freaking out. Let's go! Yes, love interests are villain. You found one of them. I'm so happy. I thought it was gonna be obvious. It would be obvious to anybody else. You can back button, but rollback is limited. Ooh. Let's go back.
What the heck was that? What's with that woman?
I love the voice actor! You made a great choice. Okay, so I wasn't the only one. Wow. Wow! It was a hard choice. I bet. I wonder how many voice actors you had to listen to before deciding. His voice is so good. Guys, do you have any advice on how to sleep even though it's so hot at night? I'm literally dying. You know, I have no advice for you, Pete. I'm so sorry because I'm going through the same thing. And the only thing I can tell you is deal with it. That sounds awful. But it's what I am doing. Try a slightly warmer shower and sleep with the fan on. Light blankets. Oh yeah. Well, I'm sleeping with no blankets at all. What? 300? Oh my god. 300. Oh my god. How did you even choose? I would be going like crazy and I could never do that. Okay, gotta get back into work. All the love and good vibes. Thank you for passing by, Sailor Otome. Thank you. I really appreciate it so much. Have a great day at work and take care of yourself. Honestly, it's tough going through the auditions. You did great, Anta. Yes, I can only imagine. Sammy, how rude. I'm sorry. So sorry. But I guess in Switzerland is pretty much as hot as it is here. We just gotta deal with it. And you also do not have AC, right? It's not fair. Not gonna lie, this VA almost got both roles. Yo! Okay, I'm really excited to hear the other guy's voice.
This was the first time the client came in person. Is she an idiot?
Oh my god, I love him. What are you laughing about? Calling me a baka? Come on. I ended up sitting on the floor with my hand on my stomach, laughing.
Even a nobleman would have sent a servant in his place. But a lady at that?
Look. Look. I'm not originally from this world, okay? If that is even an excuse. You very baka. Oh my goodness. The VA is an overachiever, that's right. Me going back to Twitter to see the VA's name. Anta dropped the name! That's right, I want to check him out later. Well, I'm sure it's on the itch.io page though. And we don't even have ocean here. That's right. Dang it. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Nightbot doesn't forgive the links, sadly. I just Nightbot is so funny. What do you mean Nightbot 1, bad guy 0? Okay, manifest VO. Thank you, Anta. He's such a kitty.
Has she no brains? Or is she simply fearless? Why? Then she'd be better than every one of those stuck-up nobles combined.
Okay, I am in love with this laugh. It's so cute.
Oh, stars. Oh, my stomach. Ouch.
He looks like a kitty when he smiles with his eyes closed. After a moment, I sat cross-legged and wiped a tear from my eye before finally sitting to myself.
Oh dear. The boss won't be pleased with that discount. And a duke. She might as well have asked her to assassinate the king.
I read through the notes that the client had provided me earlier. But if these are proven true, then we definitely could not let that man go free. Even if he's a duke. One of the criteria for this role was the laugh. Of course it would be. The four duchies will take a hit, but the kingdom might as well be at war if we don't make a move. More importantly, that girl, Sammy Von Ambrose. Yeah, that's me. We knew that there were so many peculiarities to this request. For one, she doesn't know about the boss, does she? Perhaps I shouldn't have let her off. Or off. But it could have just been a misunderstanding. And then there's the code she used. But more than that, her blessings. That was the first time I've ever seen something like that. I must inform the boss about this. A week later. Yes, the mouth animation is divine. I agree. Has he thought of taking up theater? I could see him delivering powerful speeches to the seed. He would do great. A week later. Oh, beautiful. Have you heard about Duke Peddleton? Goodness, I couldn't believe my ears. Do you mean he's charged of treason? Charge? You mean charges, my dear? He was pocketing the taxes, was involved with illegal businesses, and worst of it all, I heard that he was discovered to be in secret correspondence with the neighboring kingdoms. Oh dear, how awful! I hadn't heard of that one. Well, I do have my sources. Oh man, everyone's talking about it. Goes to show that Snare works fast. I mean, I was the one who commissioned them, but it's still scary. A couple of days ago, I received their report and their, bills. They confirmed that all of my accusations against Duke Peddleton were founded. Illegal trade, embezzlement, abuse, and the most punishable of all, illicit contact with the neighboring kingdoms. Duke Peddleton, after all, was colluding with them to overthrow the royal family. As to why, I don't know. The game doesn't specify that, since his arrest was literally the start of the game. And yes, that makes this the very beginning of Eternal Blessing of the Stars. Wow, everyone's talking about the Duke, huh? Estella, this is the MC of the game. Why, of course, his arrest was very sudden after all. Not to mention, he's one of the 4 dukes. Harry! I'm so happy that they are MC's friends. It could be possible that he was already under watch before this, and they only recently found evidence against him. I suppose. But I'm so tired of hearing that name. I'd like to hear some other gossip, like, what's the best sweet shop right now? Yes, not the MC anymore. We are. We snatched that place. I'm sorry, Estella. Ooh, Anta, do you plan on making the game fully voiced eventually? Or just partially? We're already surrounded by food. Why are you thinking about even more? Relatable. How harsh. I like what I like. You agree with me, right, Sammy? So you two actually remember that I'm here? Come now, are you sulking? Not at all. Actually, keep going. You know how much I enjoy watching the two of you? Of course you would. Look at them. They're so cute together though. I hope they end up together eventually. No, full voice will be a pain to code. I can only imagine that, yeah. Plus budget. Come on, Anta, we need a fully voiced game from you. Sooner or later. Sometimes I couldn't tell if you're being sarcastic or... Oh, believe me, I'm being honest. Wouldn't you know, Estella? Wouldn't you know? I prefer listening rather than contributing to the conversation. I suppose that is on brand of you. But I don't like conversing either. Shocking. Oh, you two. Couldn't you at least indulge me? Sammy gets a pass, but not you, you big oaf. High-handed as ever. Fine, I suppose I'd indulge you. Look at them. These two are Estella and Henry, my childhood friends. Wait, where is our brother? As well as the protagonist of and one of the allies of the game. I have to keep watch over them, especially after what I did to the story. This very ball was the opening scenario of the game. Later, the king will make an important announcement regarding the people he has chosen to personally serve the crown prince. His advisors, personal aide, personal knight, that kind of thing. And Duke Peddleton was originally to be announced as the prince's advisor. Oh, but now I got rid of him before that happened. If we go by the original game, it was Estella who exposes Duke Peddleton with their blessing. In the Eternal Blessing of the Stars, some people are gifted with powers called blessings, and these people are known as the Blessed. The Blessed are usually given special treatment like high-ranking positions close to the king. Basically, a one-way ticket to success in life. That is to say, it's not mandatory to reveal yourself as one of the blessed. So the protagonist hides her blessing from everyone due to personal circumstances, but at the start of the game, Estella ended up revealing her blessing, the blessing of the stars. It was an ability that gave her some sort of pseudo-omniscience. Okay, Peta, have a nice sleep, take care of yourself, and I hope you can manage to sleep. Just get rid of your blankets. When the king made his announcement, she saw a future where the kingdom falls. All due to the treachery of the future king's personal advisor, Duke Peloton. Because of that, Estella made an outburst to object the Duke's appointment, which resulted in the exposure of her blessing to the public. As it turned out, her blessing was extremely rare and valuable, which caught the interest of the royal family and other parties. That's the gist of the game's plot. One of the most basic Otome Game settings, right? Special girl ends up surrounded by handsome, pretty boys to romance. Anyway, that's why I tried to get rid of Duke Peloton. With him gone, there won't be a need to reveal Estella's blessing. If we can get through this night without an accident, then we probably can live the rest of our lives peacefully. I nodded proudly to myself. Be thankful that I'm willing to be your fiancé despite that attitude of yours. While I was mulling, the two continued to bicker or talk beside me. Indeed, I'm very fortunate. Ah, she's blushing. I'm really invested in these two. Besides, it is difficult enough to find a noble lady from our kingdom who'll be willing to live in the north. The north has been thriving under your father's rule. I see no problem with living there. Look at them! Sparks are flying! Who will be the first to finally confess their feelings? Honestly, I relate to MC so freaking much. Stay tuned for the next chapter of Eternal Blessing of the Stars, featuring Harry Roots special. This is great. Dearie, I'm not sure if I like that look on your face. Don't mind me, I'm just enjoying this event. I'll happily be your third wheel. This is definitely way better than a 3D film. Though I wish I had some popcorn right now. I'm not sure if you mean this party or... She sighed at me. Speaking of, dearie, shouldn't you be concerned about your own marriage? You are already past your marriageable age. I'm quite sure Count Von Ambrose, or Von Ambrose, will try to arrange yours sooner or later. Past marriageable age? I was still fumbling around in college when I was this age. They're so precious. Besides, I'm only 2 years older than you two. Yeesh. Not counting my past life, that is. We don't talk about adding that age. Oh, he has tried. My old man would never be able to find a nobleman for me. You do have the notoriety. Splashing tea at Viscount Brion's daughter, setting fire on Baron Egret's garden, reading Count Espada's party. Hey, Brion whatever was bullying Estella. Also, the garden thing was totally an accident. I just knocked over a lamp. While you exchange punches with Baron Egret's son? Let's go, MC so badass. Even more fascinating was how you actually knocked him out. So the whole accident had been to put under wraps, else the young man would be known to have been beaten by a noble lady. He was annoying. And Count Espada, that wasn't even my fault. Vomiting on their buffet table? The food was bad. Like, expired bad. I saved a lot of people. Look at them. The two stared at me without a single sparkle of hope in their eyes, and then sighed. Even more outstanding to think how that all happened within a span of only 3 weeks. You'd think Count Von Ambrose would have put a leash on you already. In addition, foul language, indecent attire, callous etiquette. We could go on all day about this. I don't wear indecent outfits. Like the time you crashed a party in your nightgown? There's nothing indecent about that nightgown. Besides, I was chasing a thief. And caught him. But you beat him up. You mean arrested? It's my duty as a knight, and I also happened to attend that same party. Or that time you took off your corset in the lounge of Baron Etude? I ate too much, okay? That's why you're supposed to eat only a little during such events. And that's another, you stuff your face with food whenever you attend a ball. She replied exasperatedly. Oh my gosh. MC, you rock. You're the one to talk, you also eat a lot. Not to the point that I try to loosen my outfit. Well, you two, you also have fair share of mischief. Estella, you recently snuck out some food from Baron Newman's party and hit up his tree. Harry, didn't you get into a fight with Viscount Belfour? The frequency of the trouble we find ourselves in is nothing compared to yours, dear. And that still pales in comparison to punching out the teeth of a young nobleman and having his family pay you to keep quiet about it. This is so funny. Okay, maybe I do get into trouble a little more than they do. Sure, I've lived my life in this world from infancy, but arranged marriages, noble etiquette, I tried to enjoy them at first. Then I came to a breaking point and decided that I'm not having any more of those. If there's anything I learned about myself, it's that otoges were the only things keeping me on leash back in my past life. I could enjoy my nasty boss, our stupid clients, and everything else in between thanks to those games that kept me sane. But in this life, balls, operas, dresses, I don't care for those. Come on, I'm a rich girl born with a silver spoon in this life. What's the point if I can't even play Otome games? I already died once, so if I don't get to have otoges, I am not wasting my life being a caged bird. That's right. Ironic that I'm saying this while being inside an Otome game world. I turned to Estelle and Harry and crossed my arms. Anyway, the two of you just proved my point. No one would want to be engaged with a menace like me. Exactly. And sees me like she likes sweets. Let's go. And a full voice is a dream I'd love to accomplish one day. If I have until budget, I'd probably if I had the budget, I'd probably do full voice. We need to get you there. If you go for full voice, I definitely want to support it. This is such a joy. Me too. Wait, aren't these words of an Otome or shoujo protagonist before ending up in a harem? Heh, good thing I'm not the protagonist here. Girl! Never say never, my dear. You do know that there are some desperate nobles out there who would jump at the chance of the prestige of your bloodline, no? To them, an unwanted lady is an easy picking. Then I'll just chase them away. We'll see who's an easy picking. Goodness, I can't believe I'm hearing this from a noble lady. Oh. I'll help you chase them away. See? Harry gets it. Harry, please don't encourage her. I'll do the same if someone troubles you too. Look at Estella, oh my god. No need. Smooth move, Harry. Talking about the budget, let me show you something. Thorn. For the villain. If you want to support Anta, oh wait, if you want to support Anta in the game, you can go here. And there are actually options to get exclusive content for this game that I'm playing right now. So you can get the early bird discount digital copy of the game, or you can get the name in the credits. I know I want this. So you get the name in the credits plus a digital copy of the game, or you can get the early beta access, which I really want this too. So you get the beta access for demo updates, plus the name in the credits, plus the digital copy of the game. Or you can get the special dialogues option. When customizing the MC's name, you can choose a name that will result to some special in-game dialogue from certain characters, such as nicknames. Please only provide proper names, yeah. Plus, you know, the beta access, the name in the credits, and the digital copy. Let's go! This sounds so interesting. Or in-game portrait or ad. You can have a missing, wanted, or special ad posted at the pop of the game. Let's go! Human characters only. Inappropriate posts will be rejected. This is great. These are great options. So if you want to support the game, here's your chance. I love that this is an option. I'm probably going to get... I would either go with the special dialogue or the early beta access. There are so few of these, so I need to hurry up. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about this. Oh, I'm really curious about for the special dialogue one. Yes, let's go. Me too, I'm really interested in that one. Smooth move, Harry! I secretly gave him a thumbs up. We continued to chat for a little bit more, or rather... I faded into the background by taking a plate stacked with sweets from the buffet table and let Harry and Estella bicker more. If my face is stuffed with food, neither of them can use me as a scapegoat. His Highness, King Elmir Verterd Asmodia, is about to enter. The footman's voice echoed throughout the room. Everyone immediately stopped by what they were doing. Except for me. I'm still eating. Relatable MC. But no one would mind that. Crown Prince Devon Albon Asmodia is about to enter. Oh god, what is he wearing? This is a formal function. Look at him. I get not being able to make an extra sprite armor for I love this so much. But then, just why? Thank you so much, Shinteruya, for being here. I really appreciate it so much. Please take care of yourself and have a good day yourself. Hope to see you soon. After having said those words, everyone's eyes went over to the grand staircase leading to this ballroom. Knights lined up at the bottom, and from the top, we saw an old man walking down the flight of steps. Okay. He was also accompanied by knights from side to side. Behind him followed a younger man, only a little older than myself. No one's batting an eye on his attire. Huh. The Crown Prince Devon Asmodia. His route is one of the few actual happy endings where Sneer is ultimately defeated. But I wasn't a fan of his route in the game, because Harry dies in it. No, we cannot have that. No. So let's just hope that my precaution changes the story. Estelle and... Oh, how is that a happy ending? sad. Estelle and Henry were meant to be engaged at this point, which is definitely already a difference from the original. Still, I don't want to be complacent and let everything be. They go through so much hardship if the story goes on. Welcome everyone, and thank you all for coming to our Crown Prince's birthday. As you all may have already heard, we recently had an unfortunate event right before today's joyous celebration. He must be talking about Duke Pendleton. But I do believe that it was a blessing in disguise that we managed to uncover the family's deceit before it would have been too late. I would like to thank our loyal knights. Come on, let the party end already. If we can get through this, then we're all set for the good ending. And without further ado, I would like you all to welcome my son, the Crown Prince. The king then allowed the younger man to take his position. Hitting someone rude because their love interest died. Looking at Crimson Flower, Sammy, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, yes! Sigh. It happens more often than not, huh? Wait, so the special dialogue, is that like, if you choose your name they'll say it, or they give you a nickname? I think if you choose your name they'll give it to you. They'll say it, I mean. Yes, you can choose a name that will result to some special in-game dialogue from certain characters, such as nicknames. Well, I mean, if I were like to choose the special dialogue, I would like put in my name. Like I would make them say Sammy. I guess that's how it works. Anta, your backgrounds are so beautiful. Thank you, Your Highness. Like, some characters would give you nicknames. Oh, wait. Really? Really? Wow. I kinda wanna go with the special dialogue. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that. He's stolen my heart. Oh no, Emily, I don't think this is a low interest though. I love 30 characters, but this man, his existence annoyed me. Oh, really? Okay, some characters will give nicknames, but others will not. We don't get to choose though, right? We don't get to choose like which character says what. It's also possible that they comment on your name being unusual. I love that. Yes, I love that. He bowed. The situation with Duke Pendleton was truly unfortunate, but Alice, justice has been served. Ooh, if you have a special request, you can. Let's go! Okay, nice. That's really, really nice. As you all must know, my ascension to the throne will be in a month. A king cannot function without his loyal subjects, and as we transition from my father's rule to... Right, loyal subjects. The Crown Prince was always flirting with Estella in game, who, mind you, was also working on her studies. Originally, him being pestered by his secretary to get to work was a running gag. But you know what? It's probably the reason why the kingdom goes down in flames in the future vision that Estella saw. I mean, it makes sense, right? He likely ends up dumping all of his work to Duke Pendleton, who's been in correspondence with the enemy kingdom. With Duke Pendleton gone, would everything really go well? So, I would like to announce that the one... I would like to announce the one the new royal advisor. Okay. Royal advisor. That should have been Duke Battleton. Then Estella would scream, "I object!" And that's the start of the story. I grabbed Estella's hand. "Sammy, remember your promise?" I whispered. "Well, this is quite out of nowhere." Yes, I will tell you if I see a vision." It's not like I've been using my blessing outside of gambling. I'm fine with him not being a love interest. Good. You haven't gotten the grammar spelling update. Dang it! Dang it! Oh, let's go! Thank you for the sub, Jolly Bean! Thank you, and welcome! I hope you're well.
Otome Kia, Otome Kia, Otome Kia.
That's so funny. Thank you so much for the sub. 3 months, wow. Wow. Today we are playing Thorn for the Villain, and this is Anta's game and an entry to Otome Game 2023. We're having a blast. This is a... Well, basically we have died and we have been reincarnated into an Otome game. How great is that? I'm good, I hope you've been enjoying your stream. Yes, so much. And I'm glad you're doing good. By the way, I hate that I have not updated the game. Ugh. Dang it. Well, it's okay. It's also weird because I got it off the itch.io app, so it should have been updating on his own. Well, I'm getting the special dialogue one. Cheers, Sienna. No, maybe. Just a bit. Only with my friends and relatives, alright? Oh, wait. Before I forget. Let's give Jollybean a shout out. Oh, you were playing Honkai Star Rail. How's your playthrough going? The lovely protagonist is using her powers for gambling. How did we come to this? I guess it's fine as long as you don't overdo it. Oh, wonderful. Don't worry, I'll be using my winnings to treat you, Eric, and Harry one of these days. She clapped her hands together with glee. Although you do know that my vision do not work on anything related to you, no? Huh? What's that got to do with this? My head turned to the Crown Prince. Our new royal advisor, Count Bernard Von Ambrose! What does this mean, though, for us? Oh my god. The noble guests in the room started clapping when they heard the name. A middle-aged man started walking up front and knelt in front of the Crown Prince. Say what? Oh my god. What the heck? Quite gutsy of your father to allow you your attendance here when he has this special inauguration. Estella whispered. I shook my head. Hold up. Father? Were you not informed? No. Oh. Were you? Well... Now then, for the new captain of my personal knight order, the heir of the Valcourt Duchy from the north, Harry Valcourt. Oh, I have to go. I mean, I guess this wasn't expected. With that, he walked up to the front as well. Isn't it wonderful though? Your father will become the royal advisor, and our Harry is the princess knight captain. Yeah. I knew Harry was going to be the knight captain, but wait, father? As a royal advisor? But... And then there's our Eric. He was appointed as... For my personal secretary, my aide, Heir of Von Ambrose, Eric Von Ambrose. Oh my goodness! Oh yes, the prince's personal secretary. I'm quite blessed to have friends in high places. And you, dear, I imagine shall become quite sought after. Just smile. Uh-oh. I'm Sammy Von Ambrose. I'm just an extra who was only mentioned once or twice in the game. My brother is Eric Von Ambrose, one of the possible love interests of the story, as well as the overworked secretary of the Crown Prince. But now, my father was appointed as royal advisor. What is why that old man's been pretty quiet lately? Now that I'm the sister of the soon-to-be king's personal aide and daughter of the soon-to-be royal advisor, bootlickers will be flocking us. And of course, people would want connections. Which means engagement proposal offers will also follow. Shoot. Those will be the worst kind of proposals. Uh-oh. I'd rather not get involved with the Crown Prince. I took a deep breath. Of course, Jolly Bean. I hope you're having a great time with Honkai Star Rail. I took a deep breath. Okay, maybe it won't be too bad, right? Yeah, it's just Eric and the old man. I'm not involved in this. Huh. You are the new advisor's daughter, aren't you? Too soon. Spoke too soon. You really do look alike. Of course, while rare, it is possible for a male and female twin to look alike, Your Highness. You explain it like we're in a documentary. I am collecting the husbandos, as they say. Yes, that's the way to go. Uh-huh. I seem to have heard curious rumors about the young lady. Isn't she the one known as the infamous Thorn among the flowers? Semi-headspace? Bro, I can hear you. I saw Eric twitching his brows. Oh, wait. This is Eric? What is happening? He's telling me to keep it in. The Crown Prince is still his employer after all. He looks so cute. So freaking cute. I literally just realized. Look at him, he's so serious though. I can relate to this MC. Me too, so much. Eric is basically MC without the long hair. No need to tell me, twerp. I'm keeping it in. I hope you do not listen to baseless rumors, Your Highness. My dear sister. He said dear while gritting his teeth. Does he hate us? Oh no. I sneered. He's simply shy. She isn't well accustomed with social gatherings. Why, she's been keeping herself next to her closest friends. And even though she's already of age, she has not been accepting engagement prospects. Why that little? He was basically saying that I'm incapable of finding myself a fiancé. I'll have you know I'm single by choice. Your sister is not yet engaged? What an interesting woman. I shuddered. Interesting? No thanks. I'm allergic to that word. It's like, ew, dear sister, so cringe. I love these two already. Well then, Your Highness, we still have others to greet. I'm quite certain that my dear sister wouldn't want to keep you here. Aw, look at him being so innocent. And me when I said dear brother. It was a pleasure meeting you, sire. I curtsied. It wasn't the most graceful, but I'm trying, okay? Very well. It was a pleasure to know you too, Lady Von Ambrose. We'll be seeing each other more frequently. Please no. He took my hand and gave it a peck. Now then. And he finally left with Eric. Eric, that little shit. Wow. Oh well, he did try to cover for me. I guess I'll treat him sometime. I said it. It'd be funny if one of the bad endings was getting engaged to the prince. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sweats. Oh no. Wow. Wow. I'm just peeping all these details. It's amazing. It really is. I just want to go home, pop a beer, and play Otome. Is that too much to ask? Whatever happened to you that you look whatever happened that you look as though someone died? Estella returned carrying a glass of wine in each hand. Hey, where were you? No, actually, I guess it's better that she didn't cross paths with the prince. Nice timing, Estella. The crown prince came by with Eric to greet me. It was nerve-wracking. How about you? You suddenly disappeared on me. I saw some familiar faces and greeted them. And of course, being the wonderful friend that I am, I got you a drink. She handed me one of the glasses that she was holding. You have other friends? Naturally, even Harry has his own peers outside of our little group. She pointed over to the man himself, who was currently surrounded by other noblemen. Though the indifference on his face was very telling. Granted, I don't think he enjoys their company very much. Well, it doesn't matter. You two are the only ones I need. I took a sip from my glass. Oh man, that hit the spot. Goodness, I'm not sure if I should worry about you or find it absolutely adorable. I plead the latter. Isn't it better to have two real friends than be surrounded by a bunch of fake smiling faces? Oh, you. Excuse me, Lady Von Ambrose. Yes, I was waiting for him. I turned around to the unfamiliar voice from behind us. Oh, he's good looking, not my type. Of course, good looking. He's quite handsome. I mean, sure. For some reason, he's squinting heavily. But still quite handsome. Come on, let me see your eyes for my full evaluation. Yes, handsome. Oh? I hope I'm not intruding. Well, you kind of are, but do go on. I recognize the look on her face. She's cooking something in her head. I just know it. Sorry about that. He placed a hand on his chest and bowed to the both of us. I'm Vincenzo, Count of Brilhart, but you may call me Vincenzo. Oh, Count Brilhart? Order of the Northern Mines? Yes, it seems that you are quite well informed. I believe you are the infamous Lady Estella Rules. I don't know about infamous, but you are correct. Northern Mines. Ha! I think my old man has mentioned that before. I vaguely remember the old coats raving about a newly discovered diamond mine in the north. I wasn't really paying attention, but I think he mentioned that the owner maintained a stance on neutrality. Is the option good looking? Well, I mean, yeah. Duh. I just really like him. Ooh, make a guess on his eye color. Let me think. I want to say, oh, blue? I don't know. I think they would be... I see it matching his hair, so kind of white, kind of green. Yes. A mixture of white and green. Like very light green, I want to say. Light green, yes. Meaning that they never invoke. Okay, wait a second. Why do you have to do this to me? Okay. Ooh, what does that face mean? Are we going to find out in the demo about his eye color? Meaning that they never involve themselves with any of the political disputes or factions. No one opposes them, nor do they ally with anyone. Basically, you can equate them to the invisible student in class. You're not answering me, okay. Okay, fair, that's fair. A family with no presence. Oh, really? A diamond mine is a big deal. I'm surprised his name isn't widespread despite that. So, Count Brilhart, yes? Vincenzo, if you please. Right, Count Vincenzo, do you need anything? Anything? This is a ball after all, so I was simply hoping to have this dance. Of course I will dance with you. I looked around. Wait, with me? Why, yes. I hope I did not mistake your name. Huh? Huh? Maybe he saw me talking with the crowd prince earlier? I briefly looked over at the man who, we were talking about. There you go. He was greeting other guests. Or was it because of my father and brother? The power of influence is scary. Oh, my dear Sammy, I'll be fine over here. Why don't you head along with the poor gentleman? He's waiting for your answer. A single dance wouldn't hurt. Yo, Estella! Estella gracefully took away the glass from my hand and walked off. I knew it. I was right about that face of hers. I turned to Brilhart. Fine. It's just a dance anyway. I hadn't practiced for so long, but I think I should still remember the steps. I haven't been asked to for so long either, since everyone seems to be too scared to come near me these days. In the end, I nodded and put on my business smile. Thank you for the invite, Count Vincenzo. I offered him my hand. The pleasure is mine. And he took mine into his. We were by the buffet table at the corner, so we joined everyone who were dancing at the center of the ball. First, we bowed to each other. I held up the hem of my dress and extended my right foot behind my left. I kept my back straight. At least tried to. God, I hated these lessons. It's not like he'd been able to see if I did it right, since his head was also lowered. Let's go! I knew that it was going to be different. Oh my gosh, I love his eyes! Purple eyes indeed! I was gonna say, like, are you just gonna shock us with, like, a totally different color? And you are! You did! I love it. I'm so happy that he finally opened his eyes too. Wow. Yeah, wow. I love all the wows. After bowing, I allowed him to take my hand. For the first time, I managed to catch a glimpse of his eyes. They reminded me of pink sapphires. In this world filled with multicolored-eyed people, this was the first time I've seen eyes like his. He pulled me in while I took my other hand over to his shoulder. The music was already going when we participated on the dance floor. So far so good. I haven't stepped on his toes yet. Not yet.
Apologies if I'm not quite the adept dancer.
I really like his voice. No worries, you're doing good. I'd feel more awkward if it turned out to be really good, and I'd have to keep up. Or well, I guess it'd be taking the full lead. But I prefer this. It feels more like we're on equal footing. Why did you choose to invite me anyway? You must be aware of my reputation, unless you live under a right, language. Unless you're well informed. I figured I might as well ask. It's not like anyone else can hear us while we're doing this.
I didn't expect you to ask first.
He hummed. The music reached its crescendo when the Count placed a hand on my back and supported me to a gentle descent. Slowly, the man pulled me back up, and in a low whisper next to my ear, he spoke the words.
I know that you possess blessings.
You sneaky... Oh no! I felt a shiver run down my spine. How could he possibly know that? Only the temple can verify if someone had held a blessing. This guy! I had the urge to run away from him, but we're in the middle of a dance. Shit. Did I fall into a trap? No, I've fallen into his trap.
Don't be afraid. I simply wish to talk.
He spoke in a hushed voice as pulled me closer.
Meet me in the garden after this.
I'm scared.
Do not bring anyone with you. I'm sure you must at least have a good sense of how these things work.
Time seemed to drag on. Just as those words left his lips, the Count made his bow. Why so evil? Hadn't realized that the music had ended.
I'll be expecting you.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all, great choice on the voice actor. I feel like I've heard his voice somewhere else before. And I like him more. Yeah. I knew that I was going to like him. The first time I saw him, I was like, yep. But yeah, I'm really scared right now. With that, he made his exit. I stood still for who knows how long before I finally came to. How does he freaking know that we have blessings? The mystery. Semi dear, the next song is about to start. Estella's voice called me back. The Count has already left? Do you realize? You must be absolutely smitten. No. Well, yes, but that's not the reason. Oh well, I don't think that's the case. Sammy, you look pale. Did you do something inappropriate? Look at Harry! Maybe I should take a break from Dia Lovers. I'm starting to like me. Me too. Me too. Oh! Goodness, I'm sorry, are you alright? Estella took both of my hands into hers. Oh dear, you're so cold. That little... Shall I cut him down? My friends are awesome. Both of them went from worried to seething. Hold up, please don't add to my worries. Wait, stop it, you two. Suddenly, I'm more anxious about what these two would do. I pull them both to the side so that we can clear away from the dance floor. I'm fine, see? I busted out my best business smile. I was just shocked, okay? The look on their faces tell me that their anger had somewhat dissipated, but they were still concerned for me. Jeez, these two. Then, what could he have done to make the wildest noble lady of Osmodia Kingdom so listless? I frowned at Harry's comment. That's something I'd expect to hear from Estella, not you, Harry. I wouldn't deny that. But enough of us. Do tell, what did the Count say that turned our little lynx into a house cat. Oh, now I'm a feline? Or feline? He said he wanted to meet me in the garden, alone. The two looked at each other, and then back to me. Oh? Oh! It seems someone is smitten with our kitten. Now you're sticking by you're sticking with giving me a cat? I guess that's fine. It's cute. Alone? That sounds rather suspicious. Oh, Harry, you simply do not understand the ways of romance. You're the one to talk. You're the one to talk. Spoke the words right out of my mouth. Enough chatter. Isn't Count Brilhart waiting outside? You should head out now. Don't keep him waiting. For all we know, he might be the one for you. If only you knew what this guy is out to get my throat. Maybe. If he tries to pull anything, just scream, and I'll get there in an instant. Oh, Harry. So protective. Alrighty. My son is taking me out to lunch. That is so nice. Let's go. I hope you have an amazing lunch with your son. And take care of yourself, Taff. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Words of assurance from the future Duke of the North sure is more than encouraging, but no spilling blood tonight, please. Fine, I'll go now. Sending myself to death, I guess. Hey. I started walking on my way there. Tell us how it goes. Estella called out one more time before I left. I didn't look back. Why am I even complying? This kind of scenario usually leads to a bad end. Then again, he did say that he just wanted to talk. Maybe I'm just overthinking this? Besides, Harry did give his word to back me up. I can also try to just pretend that I went, but didn't see him. Should I go with that? No! Meet up. Oh wait, should I have saved? No, I should go. I don't know how he knew about my blessings. And he didn't seem to be affiliated with the temple. It's not a crime to hide your blessing either, so I'm not breaking any laws. I already risked meeting with Snare just to prevent the story from starting. This couldn't possibly be any more dangerous, right? If anything, I'm quite sure that it should be. I steel myself for the meeting with the Brillard dude. If it's that, there should be nothing for me to worry about. It was what I told myself as I went straight to the center of the garden. When I made my final turn by the grass hedge, there I saw Count Brillard illuminated by the moonlight. He probably heard my step when the leaf underneath my shoe made a soft crunch. Oh, I'm glad you could yeah. That word to my unreasonable request. The Count turned to my direction. At least you're self-aware. Man, I can hear my heartbeat. Okay, time to bust out my gaming face. It's not like I actually had a choice, did I? You're quite blunt, aren't you? His manner of speaking now felt different from when we were inside the ballroom. Before, there was a hint of shyness to his voice, but now all of that disappeared. Actually, he feels more outgoing, if anything. Enough dilly-dally. Just get to the point. You're with Snare, aren't you? Whatever brought you to that conclusion? I'd be blind not to figure that out. They're the only ones with the capability for that kind of information gathering. Furthermore, I've had my blessings awakened since birth. Yet this only happened after I made contact and finished my transaction with Snare. Obviously, I make the connection. Leslie, you're just admitted it right now. You didn't even ask what Snare is. Oh? You caught it, huh? Caught? Does that mean you dropped that on purpose? Look at his eyes! Oh my god. He looks so good. You're as amusing as I've been told. He kind of reminds me of Jester from Trapped with Jester for some reason. Oh god, there it is. He said it. That cursed word. Amusing. I shuddered. I was called interesting earlier, now I'm being called amusing? And a week ago that snare agent also called me funny. Granted, that worked in my favor, and I don't think it counts. What's next? You're not like other girls? Why do these flags keep getting raised? I'm just an extra here. You're looking a little pale. Don't mind me, just continue. Who do you think is the cause? Is that so? Well then, as I was saying, the nature of your request was truly an enigma. You have never had any interaction nor connection with Duke Petalton. In fact, your only known acquaintances are the Lady of Rolfs and the Hero of Valcor. And among your relatives, you are the only particularly close to your own brother, while being estranged with your father. While you may have relatives who has access to the Duke, we were unable to uncover any form of direct contact between you and them. Other than your notoriety for trouble and mischief, we've come up with no results as to how you could have possibly caught wind of the target's secret dealings, nor of how you've learned about us in the first place. Of course, they investigated me because of my request. I suppose I expected this to some extent. So, what do you... Given all the information we've gathered, the only conclusion we could draw from this is that you have a type of blessing that could discern certain truth. Wait a second. Is Vincenzo the boss of the snare? Interesting. Maybe not. Am I correct? Huh. I didn't expect them to be able to conclude as much. You could say that they're right on the money. My blessing was the blessing of rebirth. It's really just a fancy term for a reincarnator. I don't have to answer any of that. But I'd rather not have them find out about my reincarnator status. Brillhart went quiet. Yes, that's fine. That was all I needed to say. And then he smiled. I feel goosebumps. Well then, it's been nice talking to you, Lady Von Ambrose. I enjoyed our dance. We'll see each other again soon. I'd rather not. He bowed his head as a gesture before walking away. Don't go. Don't leave me. So, did he really just want confirmation? No. Knowing Snare, they're more sinister than that. Oh, please don't tell me Snare's interest fell on me rather than Estella. No way, right? Yes way. I spoke too soon. I love this MC. Is that Eric on the painting? Oh, great. I was surprised when I received a letter from you a few days ago. It was quite straightforward. Compared to the others wishing to see my daughter, that is. Well, I don't do well with being roundabout. Says the member of an underground intel broker. Beside me sat Eric, and at the other sofa were my old man and Count Brillhart next to each other. This is such a weird sitting arrangement. The old man should be on our side too. But I guess he wants to get cushy with the Count. That said, we started receiving a ton of letters ever since my old man and brother were appointed as the future kings of fighters and advisor and secretary. Invitations to parties, tea, charities from nobles we've barely ever interacted with in the past. Of course they want this spicy new connection from a formerly fairly unknown, unaffiliated noble family. They probably think it'd be easy to take advantage of us. 'Cause they're right. Eric has been ranting to me about how the old man has booked him with way too many appointments. But me, as much as he would like to use me to further our connections, let's just say he's using me for an opportunity where I only need to exist. Like using me as a pawn for political marriage. Then would you mind telling me how you met my daughter? I just smiled over at my own corner. We met at the ball of the Crown Prince. The moment I laid my eyes upon her, he's blushing. It was as if my time suddenly came to a halt. Liar. Well, I don't know if he's lying though. I think it was love. Yeah, he's definitely lying. I think it was love at first sight. Look at that! Eric, oh my god. Count Von Ambrose sent the two of us a warning glare. Old man, for once, please don't fall for this one's BS. Love at first sight, my ass. Well, then you haven't known each other for very long in that case. That is an understatement. We literally met once. Are you certain that you want my daughter's hand? More like my neck. I maintain my full smile. As much trouble I may cause, I'd rather not act up in front of my father. He does fund my living expenses. His blush is so cute, yes. Instead, I brushed my elbow against Eric. I felt him twitch, so he caught my sign for help. He let out a soft huff. My all due respect, Count Brilhart. That's Count Vincenzo, please. He corrected. What's with him and his name? Apologies, Count Vincenzo. As I was saying, I understand that you're smitten with my dear sister. However, it is embarrassing to admit, but she has quite a troubling reputation. Okay. The old man remained silent. His displeasure with Eric's comment was evident, but he refrained from shutting him down, since that would have been even more impolite to the guest. I hope that you have put that into consideration with your proposal. Vincenzo only perked up. Look at him with the flowers over there. Yes, in fact, I have heard. Far before we met, Thorn among the roses, yes? Yep. I could see the old man going a little pale when he heard that title. Man's really trying to sell off his daughter without the disclaimer. However, now that I've met Lady Sammy, I could tell that she's a far cry from those unsavory rumors. The Sammy I know isn't some rough and untamed woman, but rather a timid, delicate, and amusing young lady. LOL. Did you really have to emphasize amusing? Ew. Eric. Shut. If anything, I wish to know Lady Sammy better within my own terms, if you would allow. The old man remained silent for a bit, as if he was mulling his decision. Come on, father, make the right decision for once. Very well, I approve your engagement. What? Oh my god, you suck! No, actually, thank you, father. The House of Brilhart has an untarnished reputation. Remarkable too, like the one being proposed to. Dear brother! Wait, let me fix this. Okay. He muttered, and I elbowed him. I believe that you are trustworthy enough to take care of my precious daughter. Objection or remain quiet? I'll remain quiet. As much as I'd like to object to this, I couldn't bring myself to speak up. Brilhart is supposedly part of Snare, and I doubt I could overturn that stubborn old man's decision. You know what? No. Okay. I'm gonna object. Because I want to see their faces exactly. Objection! They look so funny. I slammed our table, stood from my seat, and outstretched my hand to point at my old man. Everyone was brought to a stunned silence. Don't I get a say to this? Sammy, quiet now, and sit down right this instant. I'd rather keep my mouth shut if that avoid getting into trouble with the old man, But this one I can't let it slide. He got me engaged to a villain. I'd go for it if I were playing as someone else, but I'm playing as myself here. Now, it's fine. Why don't we allow Lady Sammy to speak her mind? Is he actually helping me? Probably not. That expression. This guy. That bastard just wants to see me do something interesting. What am I, a circus monkey? Just smile. Maintain that damn smile. Well, fine. I'll let him have just that. Father, I am sure that the good Count must be a wonderful man. However, I only wish to marry for love. He covered his mouth as if he was about to hurl. Okay. Bro, you suck. Sammy, how could you be so rude to the Count? Apologize right this instant. Oh dear, Count Von Ambrose, sir. Please, I am in no way offended, so I implore you not to take it against Lady Sammy. I understand her sentiment. Why, am I not appealing for love as well? Certainly, I wouldn't be happy if there will be no mutual concept to this relationship. Thank you for understanding then. My daughter is very fortunate. I rolled my eyes. Brilhart leaned closer towards my father and started speaking in hushed tones. It's like they're the only ones talking here. Not to judge, but your fiancé definitely smells like a two-faced fox. He whispered to me in turn. Oh, you don't know the alphabet. And he's not my fiancé. I hissed, kicking his foot under the table. A sudden clap echoed through the room, jolting us both to attention. How about this? The old man remained silent. I guess this was what he and Brilhart had talked about while me and Eric were whispering. Let's make our engagement a trial run. Let's say 1 month. If Lady Sammy still refuses after the time limit expires, we can break it off. I'll give up on my pursuit. Is that agreeable enough? Eric whistled softly. Again, I kick him. Stop that, you hag. I ignored him. But why is he doing this? Knowing Stare, they'd be much harsher. This is an organization that could take down a duke without repercussions. In fact, why are they even giving me this choice? He's suspiciously being overly lenient with me. It's really strange. Maybe it would be better to agree for now rather than let this escalate to something worse. Accept the proposal. I stared at him, but I couldn't figure out what he was thinking beneath that smile. I sure wish I'm not falling for another trap here. Prospects are bad. I already fell for it before. But it did give me favorable conditions. Fine then, I'll participate in your trial engagement. Look at him. Splendid! He clapped his hands together. Then Count Von Ambrose held his hand out to the man. I'll be taking care of your daughter until the end of our trial. The old man sighed before accepting his hand and nodded. This is extremely unprecedented, but I thank you for your kind understanding and patience. Likewise, I hope the two of you will get along. Oh, why don't you get engaged with him, with my old man instead? I folded my arms, just as my new fiancé turned to my side, so I immediately put them down on my lap. In that case, may I take Lady Sammy for a walk in the garden for a bit? Hey? Now? I don't see a reason to refuse. It would be best for yourselves to get to know each other. But you go on ahead. I'll talk to my daughter for a moment. Thank you, Count Von Ambrose. Hey, shouldn't you all be asking me instead? Then, I'll be seeing you outside. He smiled and nodded at me before walking out of the room. Wow, what just happened? Eric, please, attend to your duties. I'd like to speak with your sister in private. Eric got up and bowed, but before leaving, he whispered into my ear. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. Thanks, I guess. I appreciate your help. You're engaged now? Congrats. I am so happy. I thought as I watched him leave me with the old man. Here we go. Sammy. Yes, father? I faked my smile for him. He sighed. I'll let you off for the attitude you showed earlier, so you should be thankful for Count Brilhart. Yes, father. Cue another fake smile. I'm leaving you to be with your fiancé, so you'd better behave. I know you've caused your fair share of trouble, all of which I've turned a blind eye to, but don't mess this one up. Count Brilhart is a surprisingly decent marriage partner for you. If this engagement falls through, well, you have a proposal lined up from the old Baron Francois. Yes, father. Isn't that womanizing old man twice my age? This shame of a father is more like my boss from work rather than a father. Uh-oh. I continue to just smile and nod obediently. Everything I say fall on deaf ears anyway. I'm expecting good word about you from the Count. Now, off you go and don't embarrass our family name any further. I nodded and left him promptly. Oh my god. But is this like, is this still the common route? Brilhart actually waited for me at the entrance and then asked me to show him around. I didn't know much about the garden, so we just ended up walking aimlessly. Oh, it is nice. Your garden looks awfully similar to the palace garden, and my own, in fact. Or maybe I just couldn't tell them apart? Hahaha. I won't pretend that I'm a connoisseur for flowers. In fact, I know nothing about them. My father does enjoy them, but he rarely ever leaves the estate these days. How is he prattling on by himself? I stopped on my tracks and started Yeah. You can keep talking, but I don't appreciate what you did back there. He paused as well and turned towards me. Be blunt or dance around the subject. Be blunt. Look, I don't know what you're after. I already paid you in full, and I don't think I broke any of your terms and conditions, did I? If I did, just tell me and let's fix that. I know I'm stepping on a landmine here, but if they're really just after my blessings, then they could have just abducted me, and I'd like to bet on that. I'm sorry. Huh? I admit I use your father so that I can force my way to you. That must have scared you, but I'm glad that you accepted my proposal. I blinked. What? Is he apologizing? I can be spontaneous sometimes, so do forgive me if I end up crossing a line. And if I do, please don't be afraid to tell me. No, I shouldn't fall for this easily. He's just trying to derail the conversation. You still hadn't answered my question, I said bluntly. Huh? Oh, yes. He patted his hand onto his palm as if just realizing that now. Is he just acting like an airhead, or is he actually one? Oh my gosh. Don't worry, this has nothing to do with our contract, he replied rather cheerfully. Our transaction with you is clear and complete. We have no intention to cause you any harm. Then what is your intention? Let's just say our purpose is to observe. That's strange. If they just wanted to watch me, he didn't have to go through all these lengths of proposing. But I don't think I can dig any deeper than that. So you just want to observe me? For a month? Correct. No hidden agendas? Depends on how you define that. At least he didn't straight up lie. Can I get compensated for this? I'll get some flack from my father for breaking off the engagement at the end, you know. You do have a point there. Hell yeah, I do. In that case, we'll provide you with enough remuneration, for you to leave out on your own. Whoa, really? I almost jolted. Of course they know about that. I shouldn't forget the reach that Snare has. I've been planning to run away from home at some point, but I'm still lacking in money right now, especially after paying Snare to get rid of Duke Pendleton. I've avoided the looming bad ending for everyone else, but that doesn't mean I've avoided the fate of Eric's sister. Cold sweat ran down my back, but I tried my best not to let Brilhart notice that I was startled. I just needed to endure this for a month. I shouldn't let my guard down. Of course, if you'd like to continue our engagement after the trial period, I wouldn't mind. What? No! Yes! You are capable of making an expression. I wouldn't mind having you honestly express yourself, you know? It's because it's you that I'd rather not show emotions, you know? That said, wouldn't keeping our engagement solve the problem with your father? And that way your reputation wouldn't have to suffer from the break, or from the breakup. You wouldn't have to run away or fend for yourself either. I can take care of you myself. When did I ever care for my reputation? Huh, good point. Anyway, I just... Oh, so it's all a joke? Well then, if that is all, I'll see you next time, my fiancé. Oh my gosh! Look at him. He bowed his head, brought out a muffin. Wait, what? Wait, where did that come from? And then he started munching on it, and left me while humming. What the heck, the muffin? I sure hope I picked the right choice. I do too. My shoulders sagged in exhaustion. I wish I could just run away from whatever plot was developing here. Sammy dear, congratulations! Of course. Estella wrapped her arms around me as I approached to greet them. Yeah. 2 days had passed since the storm that was Brilhart came along. I hadn't heard from him since, so I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. 28 days to go, then I'm free. Probably. You weren't forced into this, were you? Harry stepped forward as Estella released me from her hug. It's complicated. I forced a smile. Why don't we take a seat first? I prepared tea and sweets for everyone, I said, welcoming them into our garden. Oh, I like this. Tea time. Eric told you, didn't he? I said in deadpan as the butler poured our tea. Well, yes. He passed by my place yesterday and informed me of the news, although he had to leave immediately, so he did not elaborate further. Have you any idea how it felt to suddenly have such news dropped on us, with no context? Harry raised a hand, and Stella then dragged me on the way here. Ah, classic Harry. I took a sip from my cup. The tea was nice and freshly brewed, though I'd really rather go for some milk tea right now. 20 years and I still yearn for boba. So relatable. That said, she clapped her hands together gleefully. Congratulations again on your engagement. Come on now, give us the details. Whatever happened that night, you just left us after the party without elaborating. And then, only barely over 2 weeks later, you're suddenly engaged with a young gentleman. Oh, this is like a romance novel from the story in the making. Or novel story. You cannot possibly leave us in the dark now, no? Oh man, where do I even start? I don't want Stella to worry, or get her and Harry involved in this. That was the whole point of my intervention. Nothing happened, we just talked. He asked me something that night, then we said our goodbyes. I took a piece of cookies on the table and munched on it. So good. He did say that it was love at first sight. Look at her. Although that was a complete and utter BS. I quickly gave Estella a glance. Her eyes were sparkling. Oh, how romantic. I know it isn't uncommon for people to suddenly become engaged. At least in this world, yes. And not to judge your fiancé, but I have a strange feeling about him. Don't let your guard down. Just tell us if he ever troubles you. His intuition is spot on. Scary. I smiled and nodded in response. Then I took a macaron from the platter. Yum. Oh, Harry dear, you aren't jealous, are you? I almost spat out my snack. Okay, whatever. How could you ask that on your own to your own fiancé? No, why? We're already engaged. Look at her. Ah yes, that blunt nonchalance. I do like that about you. You should learn to think before you speak. She said it. But I do. I'd just rather not mislead someone. Who? You? Aren't you two engaged? Well, I guess it's more complicated than that. Harry had only ever been close to two noble ladies, me and Estella. Since he is the heir to the Valcourt duchy, there's pressure on finding a fiancé for him as early as possible. So his father decided to choose between one of his two friends. And since he actually does like Estella, I decided to conspire with his father to just get them together while I back off. Let's go, MCU. Estella wasn't against it either, since her engagement acted as a shield from other proposals. On the downside, here we are. There, Harry. Such is the curse of the dance protagonist. Should I help him out? Yes. Well, that's safe. Because you never know. A little push shouldn't hurt. Enough about me. You keep asking about me, but what about you, Estella? How are you and Harry doing? Us? Harry gave me a quick glance as if saying, thanks. Aw. I gave him a mental thumbs up. But you should really just confess your feelings already. As far as Estella knows, they're just together for a political marriage, helping each other out and all of that. It's frustrating, but Harry had been having trouble admitting his feelings. But I can't fault them because this is just how Otome is. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of invisible Otoge force that's been dragging their relationship like this. Like when Harry's about to confess and suddenly someone would interrupt. Yeah. I couldn't count the number of times that happened. Oh, let's see. Well, I'd certainly rather be engaged with Harry than be engaged with Harry rather than some man I barely know. Best of all, I get to use him as a shield from other men who try to approach me. Estella grabbed her teacup and took a sip. Then what about you, Harry? Estella almost choked on her tea. Harry was startled and tried to give her a back rub, or her back a rub, but she stopped him from doing so. As I've expected. Estella coughed a little bit more and elegantly wiped her lips with a handkerchief. Goodness, that startled me. Sorry. Not sorry. Although I figured it would have been obvious that it called for Harry's opinion next. I said in an innocent tone. I'm certainly contented with our engagement. Couldn't you make it sound more romantic? I like Estella. Oh my god, did he just successfully confess? Immediately I turned to Estella. Please, please, please. Will I get to see them smooch? I know I'm being creepy, but please let me have this. Not this. Oh, Harry, you're so sweet, and I like you as a friend as well. Why? Why, MC? Otome Games MC are so dense. No. Oh, come on. This is way beyond dense. Of course, what more did I expect? Must keep dragging the romance or else the story would instantly end. At least until a fan disc is released. True. We talked a little bit more about other subjects, like the diamond mine in the north and the hottest newly opened cafe in town. Harry would remain quiet for most of the conversation, but he would make short quips every now and then. So it was mostly Estella and I who ended up talking, but seeing Harry's reaction on the side was quite rewarding on its own. The moment I was like, let me slap her. I swear. These two are going to be the end of me. I am not sure how much time has passed, but while we were talking, one of our butlers interrupted us. I apologize for intruding, but you have a guest, my lady. I blinked. How could I have a guest when Stella and Harry were literally my only friends? Wait. Unless... It's not Count Brilhart, is it? You can... Oh my god! Look at him! With the flowers! Oh, you can call me Vincenzo, you know? And just like that, he appeared with a huge bouquet of flowers on hand. Oh my god! That is magical. Estella noticeably gasped, while Harry blinked as it did. You... Calm down. I need to calm down. I took a deep breath. Why did you visit unannounced? As you can see, I'm entertaining some guests at the moment. I forced a smile. I may not be a fan of etiquettes in this world, but I'd use them to my advantage if I could. And one of them was sending an advance notice before making a visit. How do you like them apples? Oh dear. He tilted his head almost innocently. I'm quite certain that I sent you a notice right after we parted ways last time. He paused. Well, by you, I meant your household. Look at him, he's so cute though. I winced internally. I understood what he was implying. That old man. Count von Ambrose deliberately kept Brilhart's letter away from me and sent in a reply himself. He probably figured out that I'd try to wiggle my way out of meeting him one way or another. Well, I hate that he was on point with that. Unfortunate circumstances aside, here you are. Huh? He held out the bouquet to me. Huh? Well, of course it would have been for me. Who else was it for? My old man? Oh my. Estella covered her mouth with her hands, but she was noticeably enjoying this. Harry probably doesn't realize it, but he was glaring at Brilhart a little. Oh, look at Harry. He did mention that he had an inkling over him. That said, why is Brilhart doing this? Of course I'm going to accept the flowers. It doesn't matter, they're just flowers, so I might as well accept them. I forced a smile and took the bouquet off his hands. Thank you for the present. Anything for my fiancé? I shuddered. Glancing at Estella, she's having the time of her life. Unfortunately, we're seeing two very different scenarios here. Well then, please excuse me. I will just bring this over inside. I also need to have a word with my father, so please enjoy the tea and snacks while I'm gone. More like, I need to retreat for a moment. I could accompany you. I should probably greet your father as well, anyway. Harry, please calm down. Oh no, you're a guest, so please take your rest here. I'll tell father about your greetings. Stay put. So I turned away without letting any of them get any more word in. Harry should be smart enough to know how dangerous it would be if anyone found out about Estella's blessing. He'd protect her. But Brilhart shouldn't be able to pull anything on her with him around. Shouldn't you be with Master Vincenzo? Wait, a butler? That's no butler. He looks like a mess. His hair is too disheveled to be a butler. Oh well, none of my business. There's something I have to take care of inside, so I left him to have tea with the others. He's over there, if you're searching for him. I pointed at the direction I came from. Even if he's with Bill Hart, I don't really have a reason to be rude to the butler. I see. He mulled. I turned around for now. I should go and...
I don't understand why he has to go through the trouble with this woman, when he can just end this the easy way.
Oh no! I felt a cold chill run down my spine. Oh no. I couldn't mistake that. It's killing intent. Am I going to die? Is this like a bad ending? Light footsteps slowly approached me. I have to run.
Oh, there you are.
Oh? What is going on, you guys? I turned around and ran behind Bill Hart. Oh, whoa. His eyes opened to the butler. Edel. You weren't rude to my fiancé, were you? He was very rude. Bill Hart's voice was cold, almost frighteningly so. Of course not. Why ever would I frighten the lady? Lies! What do I do? Do I run him out? I want to do that. Bill Hart isn't exactly my ally. I think he is at least... I think he at least doesn't want me dead. So it might be safe to assume that this adult guy was acting on his own accord. I pointed at the dark-haired butler. Yes, I snitched. He tried to kill me. He looked at me as though he saw a ghost. Wow, I really went and straight out said it. Hahaha. Edel. Brillhart placed both hands on his waist. What did I say about behaving yourself? And that he smacked him at the back of his head. There you go, that's what you get. Ow. Please, master, I said nothing about killing her. What am I watching? Apologize to Lady Sammy right now. Aw, but I was just teasing her. Apologize. He huffed. Sorry. There, are you satisfied now, my lord? Bill Hart turned back to me. Allow me to apologize on his behalf. Pettiness is key in this game, there you go. Just ignore his very existence next time, alright? I think that'd be difficult if he's holding a knife over my neck. My lord, isn't that a bit too harsh? Not harsh enough, in my opinion. Right, milady? Why are you suddenly directing to me? Redirecting. Sure. You should probably discipline your servants. I point out. Let me be petty. There you go. I suppose he did wrong. He did wrong you. Very well. I'll give him my ample punishment later, as well as a salary cut. There you go. That's what you get. I hope that satisfies you. Oh dear, I shall keep in mind that milady is quite unforgiving. I love this. He wiped a non-existent tear from his eye. Bill Hart, you have the most annoying butler ever. Have you not sacked him yet? Troublesome as he is, Edel here is one of my most reliable men, so let's just tolerate him. In any case, I wish you didn't run off the way you did earlier. I came in an inconvenient time, and it was all an unfortunate misunderstanding, so I wouldn't mind returning for another day. Anyway, I just wanted to give you this. He held out an envelope to me. I hope to see you again soon. Bill Hart gave me a nod before turning around. Come, Edel. It was nice meeting you again, my lady. Nice, Wait, again? And just like that, he's gone. Of course again. What's the deal with those two? At least I think I can confirm that Billheart really has no intention of harming me. Is it actually my blessing is after then? And that Edo guy, he's definitely dangerous. He comes off as that one character who'd appear out of nowhere to randomly kill the protagonist for some random bad ends. Edo mentioned that it'd be easier if I were gone. Not his exact words, but that was certainly what he meant. So killing me would make their job easier, but their boss would prefer to keep me alive? Why? I tried to dig my brain for an answer, but all I could do was produce speculations. What I do know for certain is that this wasn't how Snare operated. Snare is powerful enough to go up against the king himself, so crushing our lowly family would be easy for them. Throughout Variation's routes, they would outright kidnap the protagonist at every chance they could. Eternal Blessing of the Stars had a lot of action and battle scenes. In fact, the protagonist ended up staying at the royal palace after she was successfully kidnapped. Okay. Not long after her blessing was revealed to everyone. The boss wanted her alive, but they were ruthless towards everyone else. I do remember how they mercilessly killed an NPC that the Crown Prince sent to save Estella during the first kidnapping event. In certain routes, some of the love interests were even killed by Snare. Or well, the boss, to be more accurate. In any case, I should return to Estella and Harry. They must be worried. Either that, or they're itching for a report from me. But first, I glanced at the bouquet of flowers that Brilhart had gifted me. Come to think of it, this was the first time anyone had given me flowers like these. Don't fall for this, girl. Why did he even bring these over? They are pretty. Oh, whatever. I probably should get them in a vase or something. My eyes once again wandered over to the bouquet. What was he thinking? I felt heat rising on my cheeks. Why did he have to be so handsome? I covered my face with the flowers and let myself simmer in place for a while. You've been mulling over there for quite a while now. Is something bothering you, Master? Lady Sammy, the way she retreated behind me, cowering like a frightened little animal. That was adorable, don't you think? Well, she certainly is amusing. Amusing, you say? She seems to have an aversion for that word. Oh? Look at his face. I know that look. Please don't toy with my fiancé. You still have punishment to face, you do realize? And as per my lady's request, you'll be taking over Rona and Bryson's work later. My, you're actually following me through with her whims? It is my fiancé's wish after all, and you did wrong her. If you were an ordinary butler, you would have been given a more severe punishment. But for a pretend fiancé? What? Might as well play the role properly, no? Whatever you say, boss. So, that letter? It was an invitation to dinner at the Brilhart Manor. I am certain that he handed that invitation in person so that I couldn't deny having received it. And he did while knowing that there'd be reliable witnesses to his presence on that day. My guests, Estella and Harry. It also dawned on me that he had already known that my old man had handed over his letter from last time, even before he visited. That snake blinked innocent about crashing our tea party. He knew what he was doing. I keep saying that I shouldn't let my guard down around him, but he just keeps playing me like a puppet. 3 days later, 25 days left for our engagement. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save here for the night. But we are definitely going to continue this tomorrow. But because we just have to know what happens at the dinner. But I'm loving this demo so much. Okay, wait a second. Let me pull up the itch.io page. More adults bullying, let's go! I have fun doing that. So... So yes, wait, let me refresh just in case. Okay, because I'm really scared about the the 10 remaining spots going away. But you guys, if you want to support the game, make sure to go on itch.io right here. And get one of the exclusive contents here. Or more. I think I'm gonna go with a special dialogue. Rio! Oh my god. Rio. Not Rio. Sad. Full release Q1 2024. I didn't see that before. That is so soon. I was expecting this to be like much later. I'm so happy. Q1 of 2024 might be for my birthday, maybe. That would be a wonderful gift. So, whose route would you choose first and why? What's your favorite scene event? Are you interested in playing the full release? Other comments are welcome. We're definitely answering these questions once this is over. Nice, nice. I am loving the demo, Anta, so much. Like, I knew it. I knew I would have ended up loving it, like any other of your games. But I'm so happy. And I cannot wait for the full game. Yeah, I'm so sorry that Anta is taking you away from me. So cruel. But okay, you guys, I really need to go and catch some sleep. But I cannot wait for tomorrow. We are going to continue this, and if we have time, then we'll continue playing Bank and Boyfriend 2. Thank you guys for staying with me. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.